Right, okay, next step is let's apply particles to it. For example, you want to apply CC particular, which is a cool plugin. The advanced form of that plugin is trapcode particular, but we'll not go into that. We'll apply a simple CC particular. Go and create a new layer, new solid, change the color to something like red and call it CC particles. Press OK, and here let's go and write CC particles. It'll come up CC particle world, and let's go and drop it on top of our layer. So we got our CC particles here. Let's go to grid and turn off the grid. We don't need the grid. And let's go to producer. In producer, this is the position, X and Y position. Okay, let's change the position. Let's change it, let's move it towards the center of the star. For example, it's here, position Y. Move it, bring it down, Okay, and the physics, go to physics, and in physics we don't need the gravity, so just turn off the gravity, and explosive is fine. And let's go to particles and change the particle type to concave or something. Burst size means when they are built, at that point what the size should be. So, and what is the depth size? So we want the depth size to be 0, and when they start they should be big. Also, let's apply motion blur to it. Go to options and go to rendering and just apply, there's a whole big panel here, but we'll go just here and apply force motion blur and press OK. Press OK. So motion blur is applied. So let's go and render it, see how it looks. We want it, you want it to stop at some point. So burst rate, frame 0, the burst rate is, let's say, 2, and after some time just change it to 0, so it dies slowly. And the speed, if you want speed to be faster than this, then the velocity, just change it to 2. It's going to apply glow to it. Type glow here, and then this is the stylize and glow. Apply glow to it. You can change the color of the glow. If you go here, color A, change it to red, and color B, if you change it to yellow, and from here glow colors, change it to colors from A to B. And then you adjust the threshold and then the blur as well, so it looks like there are sparks. Now we want our particles to start from here somewhere, when the star comes and hits the ground. So let's go and start the star from here. So at the same point we want our particles to shoot up, and in the mode, turn it to add, so they are more visible. So that's how it's going to look. You need to start a bit earlier than this. Press U for the star frames, so star comes here somewhere, so it ends here. These are the keyframes for the star, so you want it to start it from here. Right. Also, the star, you want to land slowly. Again, right click, keyframe assistant, and easy ease. Okay, the other thing is you also want to apply an effect to the text here, which is, if you go back to basic text, basically this is the basic text. If you solo it, this is the outline. So if you press enter or return on your keyboard, you can just type it and write down outline so that you know about the layer name. Okay, basic. This is, let's solo it and apply a sweep to it, which is CC light sweep. If you apply it here, this is basically a very cool effect, and you can turn up the sharpness and intensity from here, and width from here. So for example, when it starts at position I, press I so that it's in the beginning of the layer, and go press CC light sweep. Let's say it's here somewhere, and put a keyframe for center, press U, you'll see that the keyframe is here now. So when the text lands here, then you want the CC sweep, press again to cross from here. Okay, so that's how it's going to look. So it's a nice glare, and change this to also easy ease, right click easy ease, and let's increase the intensity. So at the end we want again the sweep to move for the last time. So for that, what we do is select this frame, and Control C, and when it comes here Control V, so it remains here, and then when it comes here you want to move this here. So the last time it will just move across the screen. We put this frame here because it will stay here on the end of the screen. Otherwise, if you put a keyframe here, it will start animating. So that's why you need to stop it in this point between these two frames is not moving. So that's why I copy pasted this, otherwise it would move. Right, let's go and see what else is left in here. Okay, this is adjustment layer. Okay, let's apply an adjustment layer for color correction. You go to layer, new, apply adjustment layer, and enter or return on your keyboard and say color correction. Okay, simple way of just doing it, go to effects and color correction and apply photo filter. So you've got all kinds of filters here, warm filter, red filter, deep red. Just cycle through them, but for now we'll apply warm filter. Also we can apply curves to it. Right, in the curves, you can color correct it, give it some nice tone, and also go to red, increase the red a little bit, in the green, and blue, bring it down. So you've got like nice, sunny day. So you've got a nice tone here. Right, let's go and see what else is left. Okay, so we have done most of the stuff here. And one more thing is we've blurred the background, If you go to car, your composition, and the background is here. So when the animation ends, we want to blur the background, So let's go to effects and blur and sharpen, and let's go and apply Gaussian blur, and let's say the blur here is 0 till 7 seconds or something. The blur is 0. We apply a keyframe for blur, press U, and it's 0 here, and when it reaches 10 seconds or something, we want to increase the blur to 10 seconds or something, so it blurs the background gradually. Save your work as well. Preview it one last time. Okay, so this is how it looks when you render.